Hi, this is Kim from Dorothy's Daughter. Welcome to my channel. If you want to take your sewing to the next level, you're in the right place. Thank you again so much for all of you subscribing and watching. It means the world to me to be able to help people in our craft and to be able to help women feel good about themselves and get on that road to self-confidence through sewing. I really do believe sewing can be a key to that. And that is my hope, that by learning how to make things that fit, it will boost your self-confidence. And I say women, but I know there's a few men who watch too, and they're obviously just as important. And but I really do believe sewing can really help your mental state, especially the way the world is right now. So God bless you, and thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what that does is it helps YouTube know that this is a channel that a lot of people would like to watch. So if you subscribe, you'll not only get notified every time that there's a video, but you will be helping the channel to grow. So if you click that subscribe button and also click that bell, and that way you'll get a special notification when there's a new video out. And that's particularly helpful if you like to participate in the live sessions. And I am going to do one this Sunday. I really missed it when I wasn't able to last week. So we will be doing a chat this Sunday at 3 o'clock. So today I want to talk about summer tops that you can make with just 1 yard of fabric. And I don't know, it just seems like a yard should be enough for things, but when you just have a yard of fabric, it's really hard to find anything that you can do with it. So, I mean, you can scrap bust and color block and those kind of things, but for the most part, there's not really very many top patterns that just require 1 yard. So I went on a hunt, and I've made a lot of these, most of them. If I haven't made them, then they're on my list to make. And I just think there's some great options here. So I'm going to share those with you. And this is another top 10 list, and I've been trying to add to our top 10 lists, and this is another one. So first up is the Racerback Slow Sunday tee and dress. And that is new from Ellie Mac. And it's a great pattern. I'm not going to talk a lot about it because I am in the process of making 3 different versions of it so that we can do a whole video review on just that pattern. I will tell you though, it comes with a version that has short sleeves, tops with just a little flare, and Racerback with a shelf bra. Really a lot of options with that pattern, and also a beautiful swing dress in the pattern as well. Behind me, this is an unhemmed, finished but not hemmed version with the sleeves. And so the Racerback tank version of that requires only 1 yard. So I put it on the list. So that's number 10. Number 9 is the Petal tank, also from Ellie Mac, and I made this a couple weeks ago. So the basic tank only takes a yard, but the petals do take a little more additional yardage. But because you can use 2 different fabrics, I thought we could include that in here. And because it's a great pattern, it's graceful, it's just very feminine, and it makes me feel really good when I wear it. I've made 2 of them. I made one for my mother-in-law for Mother's Day. I think I remember showing it to you guys, and I made one for myself, and I love them. My mother-in-law loves hers very much, and I love wearing mine. It just feels so feminine, and you can be dressed up or dressed down, and it's a really nice pattern. You can go crazy with the color blocking it. You could do 3 different fabrics even if you wanted. I just really liked the soft floral over a plain solid, but you can do the same fabric for all 3 parts, of course, but really the sky's the limit, and it can kind of take on whatever flavor you would like it to have. Counting down to number 8, the Tidal top from Love Notions. This is a color block, beautiful top. Very feminine princess seam tank top. It's a great option for athletic wear. It is one of the favorites. I have not made this one, but it's a favorite of a lot of people. You can use different colors. You can color block it. You can make it all one fabric, but it does require only 1 yard of fabric. So it's a great option, especially for an athletic tank. The Summer Basics tank from Love Notions is the next option. It's NumberSeven, and it is a great, just basic tank. If you're looking for just a basic tank top, that is what it is. And it also now has a shelf bra included in the pattern that you can add to it. I probably would have to add cups as well. I have on my plans to make the tank. I have made a lot of the dresses. I have not made just the tank, but the dresses are fabulous, so I'm sure the tank is as well. And that only requires 1 yard of fabric. NumberSix is the Luna cami. And I really like this one. It's great for underneath things, for layering, but it's also great just on its own. It would be very easy to put a shelf bra in here as well. I don't think it would be difficult at all. In fact, I think there's a blog post that shows how to do that. I actually used it to make the loungewear. This is a part of a set that I made of Mickey Mouse pajamas. I just need to put some elastic in the waist still, but you can use fold over elastic if you want for the straps and the binding. Or just make your own, which is what I did. And it is fabulous. And Luna takes only 1 yard of fabric. And Luna takes less than 1 yard of fabric. It actually takes only 5/8. The Floral Dreams tank is next at NumberFive from Ellie Mac. The Floral Dreams tank is just the cutest little thing, and I just cannot wait to make one. I will be putting a shelf bra into mine with cups because I just can't wear anything like that without it. But it's so adorable. You can add a little ruffle, which would take it up over the 1 yard. But the basic tank is only 1 yard of fabric, and it's just adorable. And it does deserve to be on this list. This is from Ellie Mac. And it also has a great inclusive size range. Next up at NumberFour is also from Ellie Mac. It is the Everyday Tee. I love this pattern. I have made it many times. It does require only 1 yard of fabric up to large and extra large. Beyond that, it does require a little bit more, but not a whole lot more. So I put it on the list because I figured as long as it went through a large at 1 yard, it was worthy of putting on the list. Really, a lot of times I've done those with like 1 yard and 1/8, even in my size, and I do it, and I'm an extra large. So it's definitely doable for most people in 1 yard of fabric. So it's a great staple to have. It's just a dolman tank, and it's got a curved hem, which I love. I think curved hems are so flattering. They kind of trick your eye into having curves that maybe we don't really have, but the clothes help us look like we do. So I love the Everyday Tee from Ellie Mac at NumberFour. NumberThree I'm wearing. This is the Bella Donna from Love Notions, and this is just a dolman tank with a curved hem. It does have an option of having a banded bottom. However, I think that does take it up over 1 yard of fabric. But with the curved hem, it's just a real slight curve and slightly longer in the back. But it's a wonderful pattern, and I love this top. I have made, I don't know, probably 6 or so of these, and they're just a nice throw on. It's a good thing to go underneath jackets and cardigans, and it's just a great, quick pattern to have. You don't even have binding to do. Basically, you can do really tiny binding, or you can even just fold over the neckline. So it's really nice pattern. And that brings me to number 2, which is the curved hem tank from Ellie Mac, one of my favorites. You can do this in a more fitted version, or you can do like a loose fit, and I just enjoy this pattern so much. And one of the best things about that pattern is that it's completely free, And it has a pocket, which you can do with or without. It's a great basic tank for summer. I love curved hems, as I told you before. They're not as scary to hem as you think. I'll give you a tip about curved hems. So my trick for curved hems is that you get some fusible thread, which you can find on Amazon. If you don't find it on Amazon, they do have it on Joann's website. And it's made by Gutermann. And you put it in the upper looper, and then you serge it from the inside up, okay, so that the fusible side is on the inside. And then all you need to do is turn it up and give it a good steam, and it makes a perfect curved hem. And I've not had one fall out, but you really have to give it a lot of good steam, and it's just perfect. So that is my trick for curved hems. And now they will sell out of fusible thread. Every time I recommend something on Amazon, usually they don't have a lot of these odd things that people don't use a lot, and then I'll recommend it, and then all of a sudden it's gone, and I feel really bad. But I did see it also on Joann's website. I just ordered 2 rolls, so I know that they have it. So NumberOne is the essential tank from Patterns for Pirates, and you see here in this picture is my daughter, and a lot of people think we're kind of look alike. She's kind of my mini-me. Anyway, she's wearing the essential tank from Patterns for Pirates. She was at a sports event with her kids and called me and said, "Mom, this girl was wearing a tank top. It's exactly what I just love. Can you make me one?" She said it's the P for P essential tank. And, you know, I'm like, oh, I know what that is. I hadn't bought the pattern yet, but I knew what it was. And so I said, yeah, I can make you one. And so it only took a yard of fabric, and I love it. And I've since then made them for myself. I made the dress and the maxi dress and the short dress as well. So it's a great pattern, and it is my favorite 1 yard tank top pattern. It does give you a little more coverage on the front. I love the curved hem again with the curved hems. I love the curved hems. I think it just gives you some shaping. I also think that it gives you some coverage, especially in the behind area. And I just love them. So those are my choices for 1 yard of fabric. And so go through your stash and see what you have. That's only 1 yard, and now you can do something with it. So, what will you be sewing next? We're all making pants, so let's make some tops to go with those pants. I'm very excited about the Slow Sunday. This top just flows beautifully when you wear it, and of course I haven't worn it yet, but just when I've tried it on, it just flows beautifully, and I love that. So there's just so many great patterns all the time. Way too many we could ever do them all. So that's what makes it fun. And this is also the first thing that I've sewn on my brand new serger and my brand new sewing machine. I'm going to be doing some reviews of my new equipment, trying to get a little more used to it first, and I will be showing you some features. I do want to give a shout out to the store where I bought my sewing machine and my serger. If you can buy local, please buy local. These businessmen, you know, there's only one sewing machine store left in our town, and I know there's a lot of towns where there isn't even one. So supporting them right now, especially in this time after the pandemic, you know, things are just getting going again. But they, you know, they struggled like any business. And the other thing is, when you're buying something that big and that personal, you walk in and you see the person that's selling it to you. I don't know, there's something about eye contact and face-to-face and knowing that you can go back and if you have trouble and get help and all those things. So I would just suggest, when you're buying an upper level machine, you can do Amazon for the $300. I bought my Coverstitch on Joann's website, and I bought my Janome Magnolia a long time ago. I bought that, I think, on Amazon or QVC, I can't remember. That's fine, you know, for just the lower level. But when you're spending upwards of $1,000 or, you know, whatever dollars, then you want to look that person in the eye and support local. So that's my little spiel on that. But I want to give a shout out to Tom. He owns Sewing Machines Express in Toledo, actually Sylvania, Ohio. It's a fantastic store. If you're anywhere near this area, it's definitely worth a trip. He has a showroom that has just about everything you can imagine, from Janome, Juki, and Brother. And I saw some Elna in there as well. So he has a lot to pick from. He said he's low on stock right now, but I think everybody is. But he has all the machines that you need to see if you need to kind of see to weigh your options. He's got also a repair department that's fantastic. I take my machines to him once a year. He gives them a tuning, a 7-point tune-up, and a cleaning. And he usually has a coupon that's only $39. So that is fantastic. Once in a while, I'll need a new part, like a new throat plate because it's nicked, or like with a serger, a new blade. Sergers do cost a little bit more, but only $20 more, I believe, for a serger. So definitely, if you're in this area, go check out Tom. He's fantastic. I just bought my 2 machines from him, and he gave me a great deal, and I know that if you go there, he will do right by you. He's a very honest man. So that's my shout out for that. And I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I will probably be back tomorrow with the more on the pants fitting. So what we've done so far is we did our measuring, and then we did a muslin, and I showed you how I edited my muslin. And now I'm going through the various things that you can do to fix problems that you see in your muslin. So we went through last time the different problems with your rise. So this time, tomorrow, we're going to go through things that you see in the front. So like the different crotch area problems that you might see from the front. So we're going to go through those wrinkles tomorrow. And when I say tomorrow, I don't mean early. I usually don't upload my videos till evening, so just so you know, so you aren't waiting with bated breath. It will be probably upwards of 11 o'clock Eastern before it gets online. It could be earlier, but I don't want you to expect it earlier. And then the following video will be about things in the back. So we'll do the full bottom and all those things, all those adjustments. And then after we've gone through all the ones I know about anyway, then the last video on the pants fitting is going to be, you all have sent me pictures, and as long as you guys are okay with it, and some of you have already said it's okay, and a few people I'm going to ask, I'm going to show the muslins that you all sent and talk about what could be done to fix them. And I think then after that, we'll have a pretty good grasp of pants. And then if you all would send me completed pictures of your pants, we'll make sure and have a few moments of a virtual fashion show of everyone's pants that made them. All right? So I think that is how we'll wrap up pants. So we've probably got 3 more videos with pants. And then after that, we're going to start on the bodice. So I'm real excited about that. We'll talk about darts. We'll talk about knit bodices versus woven bodices, how to do a full bust adjustment with a dart, how to do it without a dart, how to do a forward shoulder, all those things. So that is my plan. So just so you know, and then first in between there will be topical videos that appeal to everyone, like the 1 yard tops. There's going to be, I've got some other ideas of things to do quick little videos like this on as well. So that is where my plan is going the next several weeks. So I look forward to every minute of it with you guys. Come in on Sunday in the chat, and we will, this is where I get my ideas for what you guys would like to see. When you come in the chat, you guys tell me, hey, I really want help making pants, and that's what grew, that's what this whole pants fitting series grew out of, was what you asked for in the chat. So definitely pop in, tell me what you'd like to hear about. I am open. I have open ears. Also join our Facebook group. We have a lot of people now. We have almost 400 people in there, and you all are helping each other. I try to check it at least, maybe once in the morning and once in the evening, and by the time I get to it in the evening, you all have helped each other already, so it's fantastic. So just keep it up, and if you haven't joined us yet, please do. It's a fun group. It's a safe group. And we just enjoy each other's company. So have a fantastic day. I'll be back tomorrow with some more on pants, and happy sewing.